Let's move on now. South Africa is one of the most sought-after countries in Africa. Thousands of people flock to the place from different parts of the continent to settle down in the Rainbow Nation looking for greener pastures. But in the last couple of months, foreign nationals, especially those without legal documentations, have been living in fear of being chased down back to their country or even being attacked. More details coming up in this next report. Take a look.
South Africa's Institute for Security Studies said the Public Violence Monitor has recorded over 200 xenophobic attacks and related incidents over the last 8 years. It said the attacks were mainly fueled by the sentiment that foreign migrants are to be blamed for crime and unemployment, and the urge to make the undocumented people leave the country and push for jobs to be reserved for South Africans.
I'm afraid this fight because it's hard to us. If South Africa, they're going to want us to go back to home, because in Lesotho there's no work, there's no job. It's easy to stay here in South Africa because there is job, nice one, and salary, it was good. So that's why we came here, because of life is better here in South Africa.
The United Nations in South Africa, as well as South Africa's Human Rights Commission, say that the attacks on foreign nationals are worrisome.
Unfortunately, in recent times, we've seen various community groups and individuals rallying around the issue related to the presence of non-nationals within South Africa. It is of major concern to the South African Human Rights Commission, considering that just as recent as last week, we saw the untimely murder and death of Elvis Nyati, a Zimbabwean man who was resident in Diepsloot.
The African Diaspora Forum has called on leaders from all African countries to resolve the problem amicably and to address fears that the situation might worsen.
If South Africa is seen, as is the perception currently, that it is the only developed country within the region, it attracts many people. But we are also aware that now unemployment is about 35% in South Africa. If Zambia is doing well economically, Mozambique, Eswatini, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, there will be no need for young people to flock to South Africa.
These are some of the areas where people from various parts of Africa come and settle down. While some start their own small business, others work at homes as nannies in domestic help, and some put their skills to use as construction workers or drivers. They've come looking for greener pastures in South Africa. But is grass really green on the other side? This is a question only these vulnerable people can answer. This is Kalonongo from Johannesburg, South Africa, for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.